The Young and the Restless recap. Wednesday, September 27. Nate's secret meeting spells trouble. Adam faces Victor's test. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Wednesday, September 27, reveals that Mamie Johnson will catch up with Jack Abbott and Tracy Abbott. So that'll bring the news that Ashley Abbott's marriage to Tucker McCall is already ending. Jack will hint about getting revenge, which will trouble Mamie before talk turns to her other reason for being in town. Tracy will suspect Mamie's found a new suitor, especially when Mamie insists on staying in a GCAC suite for privacy. However, Mamie will insist she's back in Genoa City to settle a few debts before she heads out on Wednesday's Bye and Our episode. Jack and Tracy will privately speculate that Jill Abbott might be Mamie's unfinished business, so they'll worry since Jill knows how to play dirty. At the Chancellor Mansion, Lily Winters will get off the phone with someone who followed the money trail and determined that the mystery investment came from a corporate bank account in Detroit. The company's name will be revealed as LBB Financial, so Lily will admit the first thing that comes to mind are her grandmother's initials, Lily Bell Barber. Lily will also mention that her grandparents lived in Detroit, so Devon Hamilton Winters will wonder if all this is a coincidence or something more. At Newman Enterprises, Victor Newman will announce to Adam Newman and Nate Hastings that Adam's going to be serving as Nate's assistant. Adam will act like Victor must be joking since that's not what he had in mind when he said he wanted to start at the bottom. Nate will agree since he already has an excellent assistant named Greg, but Victor will insist he already found another job for Greg to handle. Although Adam and Nate will continue to object, Victor will feel certain they're going to find a way to work this out. Adam will assume this is a test, so Victor will insist everything is a test before leaving. After Devon calls Nate and asks if they can meet in person, Nate will tell Adam that he'll be back to discuss his duties with him. Once Adam's alone, he'll gaze at Victor's portrait and assume his dad's trying to push him until he breaks. At the GCAC, Devon will ask Nate about the last time he spoke to his mom. Nate will wonder if something's wrong, so Devon will reassure him and admit he's trying to figure out who Chancellor Winters' mystery investor is. Devon will mention that this investor might be connected to Nate's family, so Nate will reveal that Aunt Mamie has a small investment firm called LBB. Nate will think it's based out of Detroit and will note that Mamie bought his grandparents' house there a few years back. Although Devon will try to pump Nate for more information, Nate won't feel comfortable discussing Mamie's business with him. Devon will start to head for the door, so Nate will ask if Devon's only going to reach out when he needs something. Despite Nate's plea to get past their issues, Devon will suggest that it's not happening today and take off. Later, Nate will bump into Mamie as she's entering the athletic club, so they'll spend some time reconnecting. After Nate says Devon was just there asking about her business, Mamie will admit Devon caught on sooner than she expected. Nate will ask what Mamie's up to, so she'll insist he's the one person he can trust with the truth. Once Mamie admits her investment in Chancellor Winters, Nate will ask if this is about some sort of payback on Jill. Mamie will recall some contentious moments with Jill, including when Jill offered Mamie a hefty check to get her out of GC. Although Mamie will confess that she's looking forward to watching Jill's head explore, she won't be ready to reveal all her plans yet. Mamie will swear Nate to secrecy and ask for his help getting Devon as well as Lily off track. But Nate will think it's too late since Devon has seemingly already put the pieces together. Nate's news will leave Mamie worried since none of this will be going according to plan. Once Devon updates Lily on what he learned from Nate, Lily will assume Jill's going to go ballistic over Mamie's investment. After Lily suggests maybe they can defuse the situation somehow, she'll contend that they have to be sure Mamie is the investor before they tell anyone. More importantly, Lily will feel like they have to find out what Mamie's motives are. At Society, Nick Newman will wonder what Victoria Newman expects him to do about the drama at Newman Enterprises since he's not coming back to the company. Victoria will argue that she needs Nick's help with Victor Newman since his decisions are all over the place, and that's just not like him. Nick will eventually admit that Victor's actions have been a little out of character lately, but he'll try to blame Adam since he caused so much turmoil. Victoria will think there's more to it and will insist she's genuinely concerned about Victor's health now that he's taking over the CEO role again. Victor may be able to punch a punching bag all day long, but Victoria will note that she's talking about mental health too. Nick will call Victoria out since she only expressed this concern for Victor's mental decline after she was demoted. Victoria will scoff at the notion that she put her ambition over Victor's well-being, but Nick will insist she needs to play it cool with Victor and let Nikki Newman handle this. When Adam arrives, he'll waltz over and suggest Victoria might have had a hand in making him Nate's golfer. Victoria will act like whatever role Adam got was too good for him and will suggest this is unfair to Nate. Once Victoria stomps off, Nick will comment on Victor's sense of humor since Adam's working under Nate. Nick won't know who he trusts less, Nate or Adam. Since Adam won't be happy with his new job, Nick will think that proves he doesn't really want to start at the bottom and that he's just waiting to make his next move. Despite Adam's displeasure over working for Nate, he'll refuse to walk away since that's what Victor expects him to do. Nick will insist Adam can do whatever he wants, but all bets are off if Adam hurts Victor or especially Victoria. If that happens, Nick will warn that Adam's going to deal with him. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Adam will have to follow Victor's orders if he wants to stick around at Newman Enterprises, so stay tuned to Y&R. CDL is the place to be for sizzling Young and the Restless spoilers, updates and news, so pop back in soon. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more update news.